Welcome to Artwork, a professional development program about working in the visual arts in Atlantic Canada. I'm Sarah Jones, the curator at Jones Gallery in St. John, New Brunswick. Today on Digital Strategies for Visual Artists, we will talk about what is actually a surprisingly good online communications tool, and that's email newsletters. Email newsletters are an excellent option. They really are for artists and arts organizations because of the nature of our audience. We need a small number of very dedicated supporters or clients who are going to be with us for an extended period of time. And it takes more effort to subscribe to a newsletter than liking something on social media. And that signals a higher level of engagement or commitment. So that means your subscribers probably know you and care about you. They're bought in other words. And they're probably going to read your email if you send them one. We really like email newsletters because then we're speaking directly to this bought-in audience, and there are no Facebook or Instagram algorithms getting in the way of that. So how do you grow a subscriber list or add subscribers to your list? One thing to remember, you can't add people without their permission. They have to opt in or sign up. So you can have a sign-up form at an event or at an opening. You can add a subscription form on your website. What kind of content should you email about? You can send invitations, information about new work or projects, articles, advice. The main principle to consider when you're approaching email newsletter writing is consistency. So consistency are one of those 3 digital strategy principles we talked about at the beginning of this webinar series. Consistency is so important here. If you say you are going to send a newsletter once per week or once per month and then disappear for a year, you can't just start up again randomly. That's really unprofessional. If you're asking people to sign up for a newsletter, you have to commit to a schedule. So how often should you send a newsletter? You have to find that line in between relevant and annoying. I think more than once per week is probably annoying. We send 2 to 3 or so per month here at the gallery, and I think that's probably a good amount for a business or an organization. That might be a bit too labor intensive for an individual artist. So if that's the case with you, the viewer here, maybe 1 to 2 per month would be appropriate. There are lots of free newsletter platforms available, so something like MailChimp you've probably heard of. Our beloved Squarespace has an integrated email newsletter option as well, and we'll link to resources about that in the video notes. Thank you for watching. We'd like to acknowledge Canada Council for the Arts for supporting the Artwork webinar series, and we'll see you again soon.